Hello, I'm Haley Hennahan with Littlesleepersanddreamers.com, and I am your pediatric sleep consultant. Are you going to be putting your children together in a room? Are you a little stressed out wondering how exactly are they going to both sleep through the night without waking each other up? Well, I have 5 tips for you in this video to help both of your children sleep through the night while room sharing. Tip number 1 is to wait until both children are sleeping through the night. So if you first need to sleep train your children, do so where they are in separate rooms. If it's a case where you bring a new baby into the family and they are going to be needing to room share with your older child, wait until the younger one is sleeping through the night. Although some babies can start sleeping through the night earlier, typically they are expected to sleep through the night between 4 to 6 months. So in that time, they should be sleeping in your room or in a separate space where they are not in the room with the older child disturbing their sleep. If you are in a situation where you need to have your children room share and your younger one just might still need a feed in the night, place your child that needs the feed closer to the door. That way, when that child wakes up, you can go in, take the baby out, give a feed outside of the room, and place the baby back in. This will hopefully help the older child to just sleep right through that feeding. Tip number 2 is to double up sound machines. Now remember, for a great sleep environment, you already have a really dark room. You already have a sound machine in place, and you have the temperature between 68 and 72 degrees. So what you want to do is add an additional sound machine. You want to have 2 sound machines so that it can kind of be a buffer in case 1 or 2 of the children are a little bit noisy sleepers. If you only have 1 sound machine, place it closer to the noisier sleeper. This will hopefully drown out any noises that child may make during the night so that it doesn't disturb the other child. Tip number 3 is to put them down for bedtime at the same time. This means doing bedtime routine together and getting them all ready for bed the same time so that you can have one final good night and leave the room. If your children are both under the preschool age, they will both need the 11 to 12 hours of nighttime sleep. So putting them down the same time can help get them to fall asleep together and sleep through the night. If you do have an older child and you want to have them go to bed a little later, do bedtime routine together, put the younger one down, and then a little bit later have the older child just sneak right in. This will help to get everyone sleeping through the night. Tip number 4 is to have nap time in separate rooms. Now at night, you have more of that sleep pressure from the day built up so that your little ones will want to go to sleep and stay asleep longer. But during the day, they won't have as much of that built up, and they may be more inclined to talk and play with each other instead of taking that afternoon nap. So if you have a guest room or your room, maybe you can set up a pack and play, get the room set up. Again, make sure that each room has that perfect sleep environment where it is very dark, where they have a sound machine, and the temperature is between 68 and 72 degrees. So having them sleep in separate rooms will allow them to get the daytime sleep they want and then be ready for that nighttime sleep together. And tip number 5 is to be prepared for reality. As you start to have them sleep in the same room, it's this new experience. They're going to want to talk to one another. They're going to want to sing and play in their cribs. and that's okay. It'll take a few days for them to adjust, and then they will go back to sleeping again. So know that there will be this buffer time as they adjust to having a new sibling in their room. Also know that they will occasionally wake each other up, and that's just reality. Children aren't robots. You can't program them to sleep through the night without any disturbances. Things will just happen, and that's okay. The majority of the time they will be great sleepers, so if an occasional wake-up happens, they will know how to go back to sleep. Another part of reality is you want to make sure that your older child is expecting this change. You don't want to just one day have them have their own room and the next, oh, here's your sibling in your room. You want to talk about it with them. You want to show them where their sibling is going to be sleeping before the sibling is even in the room. You want to make sure they are prepared so that it is not sprung on them one night before bed when they are very tired. So make sure you are preparing them for the reality that their sibling is going to start sharing their room. I hope these quick tips helped you so that you can get your little ones ready to be great sleepers through the night as they share a room together. If you have any questions, please comment down below. And if you are looking to sleep train one or both of your children, go ahead and email me at littlesleepersanddreamers@gmail.com, and I would love to connect with you and help you get your little one or little ones set up on a journey to great sleep. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit that alert bell as more videos will be coming your way. I'll see you in the next one. Sweet dreams.